Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lotus. Today, we're trying out the Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosity, and that's a demo. Let's get right into it. It's so pretty. It has music. Look at the cat. Look at the. Oh, it's animated. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Oh, that's so sweet. I already love it. It's like the game difficulty. Game difficulty. How is your normal do not feature game over for being unable to pay your bills, but hardboard does? Ah, uh, I would like cozy. I'm here for coziness. Please don't. To my dearest Sprout, I cannot read anything else. P.S. I love you so much. My dearest Sprout. Sprout hardly seems like a fitting nickname anymore, does it? By now you must be towering over your mother. She always was short-lived. Ah, yes. Don't tell her I called it that, okay? I feared it would make our relationship even worse than it is now. That's even possible. I disagree. I digress. My dear Sprout, it has been far too long since I last saw you. Still, I pictured in my mind a toddler with a mess of orange hair who insisted on wearing their rain boots on the sunniest of days. Who would remove their smocks? Their smock, lest they get paint on it? Who would turn their nose up at chocolate? Would sneak carrots from the fridge when no one was looking? You always have had your own way of doing things, my dear. That is precisely why I'm entrusting you with my greatest treasure, my antique store. Well, for the next 3 months anyhow. After a lifetime of living in the city, a bit of country air ought to do you well. Willowsmith is special to me, and I think soon enough it will be special to you. It has its quirks, which I'm sure you realize quickly, but it has a way of growing on you. Or perhaps it's the other way around, like a parasite or maybe a fungus. Either way, I suspect you will fit in just fine. I am only sorry I cannot be there for you, there to greet you. Responsibilities pull me away, Willowsmith. You don't have to worry about that. I'm sure you hear enough rumors about where I've gone to satisfy your curiosity. Trust me, what I will say will be nowhere near as interesting as the truth. You find a store, take a left from the train station, then a right when you notice the breeze pick up. That is not a good direction to go at. Then turn around and walk backwards for 7 steps. Close your eyes and turn around again. You find it soon. No, I will not find it. I have an employee there waiting for you. He's not the easiest to get along with, but I doubt anyone could resist your charm. You're much like your aunt in that respect. Take care of the store, Sprout. Take care of yourself. And for heaven's sake, don't try to sell the vase with the bird on it. It's cursed. With all my love and faith in you, Aunt Sylvie. Yes, if you find Florian napping on the floor of the job, make sure to tuck him in. He doesn't get enough sleep, that boy. Oh, okay. Felt the bust from your pocket, the familiar sensation of a worried mother to try and continue shuddering on in this taken and almost comfortable way. Darling, won't you reconsider? Such a big move. You always live nearby. You won't know anyone, so if anything goes good, it'll be fine, Mom. It's not even that long. Why not stay home? I'm already nearly there, Mom. You worry too much, you know that. Alright, I'll make them turn the train around. That is funny. Operation, take over the train and force them to turn around. I think I might cause some trouble for the train behind us though. I just don't understand why you left so suddenly. Aunt Sylvie needs someone to watch the shop, you know that. I'm sure she has friends there. She also has family, you know. Would you reconsider? Sorry, Mom. I love you, but I'm looking forward to a few months away from home. New people, fresh air, and a real job. You never even worked at the store before, let alone ran one. Mom, it's fine. Mom, we good. Aunt Sylvie says someone will be there to help out. It's an antique store. It's a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. I don't think I will be particularly busy. Well, you can just stop and drink straight from my sister. Mom, it'd be fine. Okay, baby, just stay safe, okay? Don't walk about alone at night. Make sure to lock the doors and call me if anything happens. No. Damn, that goes my plan. Of course, Mom. I will, Mom. Everything will be fine. When it's about to pull up, I text you later. Okay, I love you. Love you too. Kisses. Thanks, Mom. Oh! It's gorgeous! Look at it! The whole opening. This looks already so expensive. It feels expensive, okay? It's gorgeous. It is just. I almost don't want to speak, but I'm also worried about copyright issues. Ah! Ah! It's a cutie! Sorry. Ah! It's another cutie! Oh my god! They're all cute! Oh my god! You're gorgeous! You're also gorgeous! Oh my god, I need the full game out now. Let's go! It's so gorgeous. Look at this. Wow! I love it. I love it. And I want more. Sadly, my name is not Sage. And my name is Lotus. So thank you. Let's go! Ah! I like how I can change the faces. Yeah, I showed this one. Let's go. What is that too? Oh no, it's just understood. That's so cool. Let's go. There was chilly as you stepped out of the train and onto the platform, if you could even call it that. It seems more like a graveyard than any of the tram platforms you ever frequent back in the city. No matter the hour, it would be completely packed with people coming and going, rushing for reasons you could never quite understand. For reasons they may never understand either. This platform was completely empty, no one waited to get on, and you were the only person who got off. Where Cheddar would usually greet you, all that you hear on the quiet platform in the middle of the countryside was the sound of the wind rustling the trees and the chirping of crickets hidden amongst the weeds. I love these options. This is great. Welcome to your new home, Lotus. Home sweet home or something. Yeah, so quiet. Gathering up your belongings, which you bought only a few of, you quickly found your own sweater once again. Left from the station to ride when the wind picked. I'm not sure what the weather has to do with it. Well, it's supposed to be a pretty small town. I'm sure I found it. I hope so too. Oh, it's stunning. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is impressive. Wow. And the way your aunt had described the countryside town of Wilson, you had expected 2 shacks and a farm, if you were lucky. Set up and taking a left when you exited the station, you found yourself in a town center that was significantly more vast than you first imagined. You smiled as you pulled your suitcase up a small flight of stairs, eyes searching around the beautiful facade and rural landscape. Oh, look at it! Ah, I'm sorry, I'm just... I'm really into this. Music drifted out from somewhere unseen. It's almost like the sound of change, of newfound freedom. Few people passed you as you continued onwards though, for the most part you had the street to yourself. Even that was strangely foreign for you. Where you grew up, there were always people around no matter the hour. You took a deep breath into your lungs. The air was cool and fresh. The scent of flowers drifted towards you as the wind picked up, changing your course. So, right now? You glanced to the right and found a street there that ran away from the town center. And then you right, turn around and walk backwards for 7 steps, then close my eyes, then turn around again. You just sent me the address. With a half chuckle, half sigh, you turned around and began walking backwards, hoping you wouldn't crash into anyone. But the chances of that seemed slim at the time of night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slowly you closed your eyes, removing aside from the equation, then spun back around and opened them back up. And seen before you was a quaint little store with green paneling and a sloped roof and a metal sign that hung above the door. It read the Willowmist Emporium of Antiques and Curiosities. There you are, I've been looking for you. You went pretty at the man said. You reached down and searched under the doormat and quickly found the key that your aunt left for you. Its brass surface was marked with blemishes that all seemed to say how well loved this building was. The key turned in the lock soundless as you pushed the door open. Oh my god, I just saw that. Look at it. It's such a nice belt. It's gone already, but look at it. Such a nice belt. Love it. Oh, I forgot. It looks great. I bet I didn't see all of it, but it already looks cool. Why are there so many details? Oh! Tables of antiques and knickknacks video. A dozen different lampshades and chandeliers hung from the ceiling, lighting up the space. Wow. Sure has put together an interesting collection. Is collection the right word? It looks a bit current for that. Other plants dotted the room, bringing a bit of life to the otherwise still place. Carefully you put your luggage to the side, cautious of knocking over anything you're causing what would be the worst game of dominoes ever. And then you walk through the gate, it could be called that, and inspected the store. We never visited the Willowmist before, nor seen any photos of it, yet somehow you felt a strange sense of familiarity. It made you feel at ease, despite being far away from your home for the first time in your life. You dropped everything to come here, you quit your casual job. They were hardly giving you hours anyway, only a week. You didn't renew your lease, fortunately the timing worked out well since it was coming to an end regardless. Friends back home only found out about your temporary move a few days before your train left. Honestly though, you weren't that close to anyone. It always felt like the friends you kept around you had other friends they would have preferred spending time with. Didn't seem to happen as you got older. You're naturally drifting apart the people who you once clung to like your life depended on it. And you changed. So here you were in the middle of the countryside town of Willowmist, surrounded by rolling hills and mountain ranges. Never seen it before. If is the vampire door from the opening? Jesus Christ! Whatever the man was carrying in the box a moment ago was now sprawled out over the floor, dropped in surprise. In mouth agape, he stared at you, still grasping for words. Hi. Listen, if you wanted to rob the store, you could have done it before I got here. It looks like he's actually working here. Ungodly hours, but he does seem like he's working here, okay? Common courtesy and all that. If I was going to rob a store, it wouldn't be this dump. Hey, but I would probably put a lot of work into this dump. Wait, what about that? What? Why would I be the one robbing the store? Was it first? If anyone's going to be robbing it, that'd be you! Ah, he's adorable. I didn't see you when I came in. I was in the storeroom. Can you prove it? Why should I be the one to prove it? You're the one who just walked in here. The man sighed the most tired expiration sigh you ever heard, and the eye bags under his eyes seemed to give away who he was. Oh, he's the boy you're supposed to put a blanket on because he's tired. Alright. You're Florian, aren't you? Unfortunately. And you must be Lotus. I like how his name is Florian. Last time I checked, yeah? Why are you here so late? It was the only train coming into town today. Didn't Mom tell you I was coming? In the same way she tells me anything regularly. I don't even know what you look like. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Ah, they were even. God, you exactly like your own grade. Oh no! I take it as a compliment. You shouldn't. Why don't you get along with the boss? What are you doing here so late, by the way? What are you doing here so late anyway? Does my mom really make you work this much overtime? No. I was just eating up before you arrived. You said you didn't know when I was getting here. What can I say? I just have an amazing work ethic or something. You're suspicious as all hell, but I respect it. You should get some sleep. You look tired. Did she at least tell you about the living accommodations? Nope, she doesn't really give details as I'm quickly becoming aware of. No shit. She just left all this crap to me. I ought to quit, the teacher. But what would I do without you? We don't know each other, and we're not friends, you'll be fine. No, I need you, Florian. And how about we be friends? I'm good. You can sleep upstairs, but it's a mess. Sylvia isn't known for neatness. A mess is fine, I'm sure it'll fit right in. Whatever. Get some sleep, or don't. I'll be working for a bit of what? Do you need some help? From someone who looks like they don't know which side of a mob to hold? Nah. The side with the sponge, right? I'm kidding, it's a joke. I know how to use them up. You're probably been traveling all day, just sleep. You almost like you can. I don't. I guess I didn't tell you anything about actually running a store either. Nope. She said you teach me. I'm some expert at just what? Oh. Fine, I try to help tomorrow afternoon. Not in the morning. I don't do more because you're a vampire! I don't know if you gathering up your luggage, you started up the staircase. Not going to I think I would love to go the funny haha route of like, you're not gonna offer to carry my bags up, but I would like also to care for him. I might. Where's the safe option? I can only do quick saves! My life is in shambles. Now we're here for the jokes and ha-has. You're not offering to carry my bags up? A charming gentleman might offer to carry my bags up. I'm sure a charming gentleman would. Without another glance in your direction, Florian collected the strap box and went back into the storage room. What I do for shits and giggles. One step at a time, you drag your suitcase up the stairs and enjoy your new home for the next 3 months. God, I love this game. Your aunt's upstairs apartment felt almost like a continuation of downstairs, like a quilt stitched together with mismatched memories. A half-read book with reading glasses resting atop the pages sat on the worn armchair. Tangled yarn is soft on the worn armchair, tangled yarn as soft as clouds. I just could not read apparently currently today. That is alright. Look how gorgeous this place is. Ignore what I said. Tangled yarn as soft as clouds and as bright as spring blossoms. Fed from a basket. The table was set and waiting for you. Expecting your company. Oh my god. It was almost like time was paused here. The place of vintage clock softly tickled. I am losing it. In unison. Mismatched mugs rested in cozy clusters and the air smelled ever so faintly of lavender and old books. And there wasn't to mention the abundance of potted plants. Potted plants that filled the room. It was as if a forest had crept in and decided to stay. You placed down your bags and grinned like a child who had just found a new secret hiding spot. I swear I can read. The weight of the world and all of your the moment I turned to profit. The weight of the world and all of your previous worries seemed to melt away, even just a little bit. This was going to be a fun 3 months, you could already tell. Unpacking could wait for tomorrow. For now, you unzip your suitcase and pull out your pajamas, then got changed and settled into bed. The sheets were crisp and white, the pillows fluffed, and a gentle atmosphere of Willowmist slowly began to help you drift off to sleep. As you laid there surrounded by the scent of linen, not your own, you swore for a moment you could feel someone watching you. Linen? Aunt needs to make so much money, you know how expensive linen is? Oh! But then you fell into a deep sleep. No, Riza. Was he watching me? Florian, did you watch me? You watched me sleep? Tuesday. I don't even know how long the demo is. We just gonna go. We're just vibing. We're just here for the vibes. It's gorgeous! Everything is so gorgeous. I wish this was literally at the bottom so I could see more. Let me see more of this. You put so much effort in it. Why can I only see half of it? Technically, half of it, I can see through that, technically. When your eyes fluttered open the next morning, a small amount of panic set in your stomach. This wasn't your apartment. Oh, it's so cute. Right, Willowmist aunt's place, not back home anymore. It'll probably take a bit of getting used to. You looked out the window where you could see sunlight cascading from between the outstretched arms of trees. It still looked to be early, which was good. You wanted a chance to look around in the store before Florian got back. Maybe you'll even be able to impress him. I want to impress him so badly. That seemed like a big maybe. You weren't sure, but he seemed like he is the difficult to impress type of guy. Yeah. Well, you didn't like the challenge. You quickly dressed and raided the kitchen for breakfast, which you found half stocked with food. Your aunt left some fresh vegetables and fruits, and a few microwavable meals. Nice. They will have to do for now. You find the grocery store another day, hopefully. With a pear half eaten in your hand, you made your way back downstairs. The store had a different vibe during the day. It seemed almost whimsical, like the collection of some peculiar witch who decided a horde of lampshades was better than herbs. You once again walked between the tables, nothing that, despite the clutter, everything was dust-free. Florian wasn't lying about cleaning, at the very least. It is stunning! My god, that must have taken days, months, years! Walking up to the counter, you noticed a distinct lack of technology. There was no computer or electronic cash register. They only oh no, till that seems to be an antique itself. Can I at least get the little tab thingy so people can use their phone to pay? Does even anybody pay with a phone here? All the accounts look to be handwritten in a journal. They set up right in the book. Then oh god. Okay, either your aunt had a fantastic accountant or was committing tax fraud, or maybe both. Still, the lack of anything electronic didn't surprise you. Since you were a child, she always wrote you letters, written an email or text. She was a little old school, but that didn't bother you. If anything, receiving a handwritten letter was exciting to you. You didn't know anyone else growing up who got letters. Except for people getting bills. But no one liked those letters. You understood that greatly now. Standing behind the counter and looking out towards the shop, you felt an overwhelming sense of purpose. This was your aunt's treasure, and she was leaving it to you. But for a few months. But that was beside the point. Alongside that sense of purpose was a small yet persistent reminder of just how insane this was. Dropping everything to move to a town you'd never even visited because of an aunt you hadn't seen since childhood. It was exciting! I'm excited. It was the most exciting choice of your life. You know, something like this. A chance to get to know who you really were. There was a knock at the door that pulled you out of your introspection. A very neat, crisp knock. If a knock could be neat and crisp. You could see a tall shadow on the other side of the door, but no details apart from that. Florian? You opened the door wide, curiously peering at the stranger on the other side, who looked you up and down, looked at his watch, then shook his head and walked past you into the store. You're not Florian. You're also very handsome. Well, I hope you're not about to tell me you're Florian. That will make last night very strange for me. Florian? No, I'm not. Mr. Westbrook, I apologize if that disappoints. The mystery man put down his briefcase on the counter, then began pulling out paperwork and pens from within it. Hi, you work here? Are you the accountant? Not sure if I ever met a man that's actually used a briefcase before I couldn't dig it. Suppose I just have to wonder endless who exactly you are then. I do appreciate a mystery as much as the next person, but... right. I would be unlikely, Miss Marigold, to leave you with any kind of instruction. He quickly pulled a business card out of his pocket. Emmett Finch, independent accountant at Finch Advisory. Oh, you know someone's important when their name is part of the business. Maybe we ought to rebrand the store to Lotus Emporium. Emmett, and you must be Lotus. I'll admit, I have heard very little of you, so we start out on an equal footing. In short, I'm your own financial partner, your accountant, and now by extension yours for the time being. We have a lot to discuss regarding accounts, cash flow, and taxes. Such exciting topics for a Tuesday morning. You watched as he pushed up his glasses. He doesn't like my jokes. I am hilarious. Anytime is the perfect time to talk numbers. I appreciate working with someone like-minded in that regard. Oh, he didn't get it. He did not. He is dense. And that's alright. I love that too. What experience do you have running a business? None. Honestly, none. I'm going to be honest with you. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. None. Zilch. Zero. Yes, I don't know what none means. Honestly, it seems my role will be a little more hands-on than in previous months. I will bill Miss Marigold for the extra time we need to get you up to it. Sweet, thank you. That sounds expensive. All the good things in life are. Finally, you watch him shuffle through his paperwork before pulling out on a specific sheet of paper. I'll be frank with you, Miss Marigold's accounts are dire. Despite my protest, she makes a little effort to remedy that fact. Sometimes I wonder whether she truly decides to own the business or not. Perhaps with you around we see some change. Perhaps we won't. time will tell. I would like to make a business that doesn't give me a bad end that I cannot get, but you know, preferably. Well, thanks for the overwhelming support. With you on my side, I know I'm gonna knock it out of the park. I am supporting you. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here. I'm just in the habit of giving false promises. At the very least, we will aim for Miss Marigold to not return to bankruptcy. Sounds like a plan to me. Stop by to have you sign a few forms, so on the temporary, I'd like to keep my first and other sign here, please. One by one, you signed each and every form ever handed to you, and boy, there were a lot of forms. Wait, my hand's starting to ache. Stay strong, Lotus. We can do this. I wonder what this guy's deal is anyway. He must be a local, right? Maybe this would be a good chance to try and make a friend. While you're here, I can ask you a few questions. Be my guest to have a little extra time before the next appointment. Is there anything fun to do around town when you're not working? Is it much fun to be around town? Apart from doing taxes, that is? That depends on what you find fun. If you mean theme parks, musicals, then you're out of... No, I didn't mean that. You enjoy hiking, dining, or live music, then there's plenty of that. I'm down to try new things. I wish you all try them on your own time. Emmett, stop being so dense. Are you local? Do you live in Willowmist? Yes. My practice is located close to here. You'll find my address on the business card I gave you. Have you always lived here, or have I happened upon another way while wandering like myself? I found my practice here, yes. I mean you personally, not your practice. I don't see that makes you any difference. How long have you worked with my aunt? It's been... He digs through this briefcase, nodding as his eyes scan the various documents. Oh, you know, it will take a few weeks. How has it been? Satisfactory. My sister Marigold has had her account sorted and I have been paid. So I believe this counts as success. And how has she been worked with? Why do you ask? I haven't seen my aunt since I was a child. I was just wondering what she's like these days. She's fine enough to work with. Very memorable. That's all I say on the matter. Emmett looked down at his watch before setting his eyes on the door. I'll stop by in a few days to go over paying your bills and keeping the lights on. Until then, keep your accounting and the journal at the counter and I will assess it when we return. Okay. I like the pink in your hair. Very nice. Don't know if this is supposed to be, but it is very nice. I like it. I try my best. Apologies if they're not quite up to standard, but I have Lauren here to help me, hopefully. Actually, are there any good breakfast places around here? My aunt left a few things, but I would kill for a nice breakfast while I'm waiting. There's quite a few decent establishments. Well, are you hungry? We could grab a bite and have a mini tour of the town if you're up for it. He said he has an appointment. You killed it, Lotus. There's no way he can turn. He's gonna turn you down by saying, I am sorry, I have an appointment. Have fun doing this by yourself, as he did to other fun things around. Emmett adjusted his glasses again, his expression impassive. Unfortunately, I have to pass. I'm paid for doing accounting, not for eating breakfast and toast. Have a good day, Miss Marigold. Thank you for not wanting to be friends with me. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Just like that, he gathered his briefcase and walked out the front door. Having boss, the only money was there in the first place. Oh, so cold. Aren't people from the country that meant to be super welcoming? Meeting Florian and then Emmett seems a little harsh. Oh, another person. Hello. He spun back around to the doorway after hearing the bells, but found no one there. Strange. With a shrug, you found yourself turning back towards the store. It would be still a few hours until Florian turned up, so you decided you might as well familiarize yourself with the items around the store while you waited. Okay, time to look around, I guess. You were surprised to find a couple of hours barely scratched the surface when it came to inspecting the show floor. There was just so much stuff. And forget the amount of stuff, absolutely nothing had a price on it. Even digging through the paperwork at the counter, you couldn't find any notes about inventory or pricing. You massaging your temples in stress when you heard the doors chime around then. Ah! It's my boy! He's wearing a mask and a hat! Hi! Oh, he really doesn't want to get sunburned. I like to get up. Thanks, I don't like the sun. That's alright. I can see that much. You managed to get some sleep? I guess. Tyler, we so great. This is nice. Are you going to ask me how I slept? If I have to. You never said you did. How did you sleep? You couldn't sound less interested. Honey, Dad, I didn't care. Well, I pretend like you actually care then. Surprisingly, you stepped really well. The bed was super comfortable. How fascinating. I'm happy for you, really. With a sigh, you watched Florian drop his satchel bag behind the counter before rooming various mismatched and so. I don't suppose you worked out how to run a place while I was gone? Do you really think my aunt would make it so easy? Never does. I'll explain, but I'm only going to do this once if you don't pay attention. I'm not repeating myself, please. Even if I say please? What if I say please? I'll ignore you. Pretty please? I'll ignore you even more. You buy things for cheap, then sell them for more. That's pretty much the gist of it. And? And what? That's all you're going to tell me? What is that to tell you? That's how it works. I know how stores are run, Florian. And why am I bothering to explain it to you? You're gonna give me more details than that. Oh, I run this place into the ground. Guess I need this job. Fine! Buy stuff, sell it for more, to keep it clean or no, I want to come in. Right now we're pretty much out of rubbish to sell, minus a few things I put behind the counter. What? I thought you were going to listen to me. How can we nearly be out of things to sell? There's stuff everywhere. You watched him as he looked around the room, then shrugged. They're just your aunt's decorations. All of that is decoration? I guess I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just help out. How does anyone know what's for sale and what's decoration? I don't know. Fine. It's all you just for looks, I can deal with that. How much do I sell things for then? Whatever you want to sell. Okay. How would I know? I'm not an antique salesman. You become one quick. And if you don't want to go broke, I disabled brokenness, okay? God, what have I got myself into? A mess. I won't take on your job if my life depended on it. Just keep track on how much you budget for. In that journal on the counter, you should be able to eyeball how much things are worth. Even better as you go, probably. Probably just adjust price later if she's not selling. Doesn't really matter. Let me see what we've got then. Taking behind the counter, you notice a handful of small knickknacks. They weren't much compared to the rest of your aunt's decorations, but they had to do. Alright, well, now what? You're the boss? I like the sound of that. Are you gonna call me Boss Lotus? If I really have to talk to you, I'll probably just call you Lotus. Wow! If you have to talk to me. He just shrugged. Fine, it's probably for the best anyway. You wouldn't want all this power to go to my head. He shrugged again, then found a broom and began to sweep up the already clean floor. There were already a few people hanging around outside like they're waiting to talk to you or something. You're a celebrity, are you? That's the last thing I could be bothered with. Not the last time I checked. My Twitter account had 35 followers and most of them were bots. Probably not a celebrity then. Probably not, no. You walked towards the door, then flipped over the sign to open. Outside, the afternoon sunlight filtered down like liquid gold, hitting the cobblestone just right. The trees swayed gently in the light breeze, and the cool air carried a faint scent of pine and distant baking from the You breathed in deeply of that air for a moment, and it felt like an old friend stopping by to visit, warm, comfortable. Hey, Florian. Florian. Oh, right, I forgot you were there. Wishful thinking, I guess. I'm going to speak to you so much you won't be able to forget me next time. Wait. Have you ever felt like you were being watched around the store, by the way? What? You're watching me right now, does that count? No, I mean, well, it does, but not in this case. I mean, watch when no one else is around. Not really. Not any more than is normal, I guess. Does normal want to feel like you're being watched? In this town? Yeah, probably. Oh, I was wondering something, by the way. Did you grow up here? Yeah. Never chose to leave town? No, nothing out there worth saying. Have you never felt like being stuck in one place is like being in a cage? You paused it, actually thinking. I guess the cage is pretty comfortable. I think that's why I came here, really. I want to tell my aunt, of course, but the wind's kind of change pulled me here. Pulled a lot of people here, I think. Really? Yeah, a lot of people who don't fit in anywhere else. Maybe that's why I'm here then. I doubt it. Sorry! Stop! Oh, like, your vision just fine. You're muttering. Oh! Don't worry about it. You got family other than your aunt again? My mom, but her and my aunt are a little strange. They haven't spoken in years. I have no clue why. Oh. People can't resist her. Oh, she's popular like that. Oh no, I didn't mean. You have a crush on my own, Florian. No. Not like that really. I meant that she has a pull to her. Annoying and nosy and probing, but she has a way with people. You can't help but get along with her. Seem a lot like her. Oh, thank you. It is a compliment then. That's like a pretty big compliment coming from you. What about you anyway? Does your family live nearby? Maybe. Oh, they maybe live nearby? I don't see them anymore. Oh, Florian! He's just a baby! I'm sorry for prying then. I pried first. Your eyes found the doorway where a young girl of perhaps 14 or 15 stood behind you curiously. Hi. You're not Granny Sylvie. Hi! I can't pretend to be if you like. If you like, I can pretend to be. I guess if I squint, you kinda look like her. Nah, maybe not. The way you stand is different. I'm Lotus. Granny Sylvie is my aunt. I'm just happy to run the place for a while. The girl studied you, crossing the room with a strange alertness to her movement. Then before you like this, she leaned in close. Hi. I'm Vienna. Sometimes people call me Vivi. You look very interesting, you know? I like the way your nose joins your face and your eyebrows are cool. Thank you. Wow, thanks. I like your eyes. Do you have heterochromia or their contacts? They've always been this way, ever since they were. Hey, you're selling things, right? Pretty things, cool things. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow. She likes pretty and cool things. She's pretty and cool. Can I buy something for her? Why don't you have a look around and see if anything catches your eye? You have eye catchers here? I'll be careful. It's like that, I'm just standing there slightly bewildered. But Florian had made his way away from the commotion with his eye at yours. He gave you a thumbs up and mouthing, nice nose! Thank you! I have a great nose! Your hand went up to your nose, really? It was a nice nose. You walked behind the counter, then sat on the stool there while Vienna looked around the store. She examined things very curiously. Her fingers often just hovered over the surface of objects without touching them, if she were somehow feeling their energy. When she did pick something up, she would turn it around in her hands, tilting her head this way and that to see every single angle. And mismatched eyes narrowed like she was looking at a difficult puzzle. When she was really examining a teapot, she held it up to the sunlight despite the fact that it was opaque, like it would reveal something hidden that no one else had ever known. Then she put it back down, not exactly where it had been, but close enough that you didn't feel the need to correct her. The strangeness of it all brought a smile to your face somehow. After a morning with Emmett and Florian, she was somehow something fresh. Found anything? I can give you some suggestions too if you tell me a little about your mom. No, she said cool and pretty things, okay? We're good at finding things, not just keys or socks, but things you didn't know you lost. Like hope or patience, and she's good at finding those. But she loves at colors too, bright colors, happy ones, and her hands are always warm. That's interesting. I think maybe this? That looks great. Cool, I think she liked this. She likes shells that are quiet and better snow output. Thanks for your help, you're cool. Thank you. I barely did anything, but you're welcome. If you ever need anything else, we'll be here. Thanks, I think I'll come back again. Maybe on another day when the sun is shining, or maybe not. Hey, get home safely, alright? And I hope your mom likes the gift. Yeah, I waved towards you, then headed out the door with the purchase now. Congrats on your first sale and all that. Hope they're all that exciting, do you know her? Do I look like I know every single person? Yes. Honestly, no. You look like someone who would go out of their way not to know everyone in town. I mean, does the shop stop by the store often? As I've noticed, maybe once or twice, but I don't know. I'm usually in the storeroom. I can tell. You look like you need to get some more sunlight, mister. No thanks, I burn it easily. There's helpings for that, you know? Sunscreen, aloe vera. Why do you care? What if I said I've fallen hopelessly in love with you? I'm torn between my onset to look after you, but we already went the haywire way, so we're going the haha fun and giggles way. And if I said I've fallen hopelessly in love with you at first sight? Oh my god. This is great. What? And then I could get lost in your eyes for hours upon hours? That's completely nonsense. I have hopelessly fallen in love with you on first sight. Ah! Yeah, it is. I'm just pulling your leg. No! You what? We're working together now and it will be for the next 3 months. I'm just looking out for you. Get used to me caring, alright? Yeah, sure, whatever. I didn't ask you to. Oh, the bell chiming for the second time that afternoon drew you both away from your conversation. And Florian used it as a chance to retreat back into a supposed storeroom. Oh, hello! Beautiful Sylvie, apple of my eye, belle of my heart. Would you do me the greatest honor of. I'm sorry, she's not here. Oh, ah, wrong person. The man before you wears a long wild hair back in a loose ponytail and his shirt perhaps on one button too far undone. Depending on who you asked. He was down on one knee as if about to surrender you with the world's most beautiful poetry. I'll ask you to marry him. You are not silly. I see. Though I can sense her genes a mile away. You must be honest. Oh my god! You watched him spring to his feet. He was suddenly far more sprinkly than he looked and walked forward to put a hand on your shoulder. I have heard so much about you, and even that is not enough. He reached out to shake your hand smoothly, his energy contagious. I'm sorry. I'd love to return the favor, but you are? Ah, so the lovely old Mr. hasn't yet the chance to mention me. Sounds just like a Sylvie Quinn, Beckerland, at your service. Occasionally poet, but full-time chef. And your and my aunt are. No, you misunderstood. You misunderstood. Is she the most beautiful woman to ever grace this town? Yes, of course. Does my heart become out for her when she walks into the room? Certainly, without a doubt. Do I never fall to my knees each time she speaks my name? That should be obvious. Where was I? Your relationship to my aunt? Ah, right. Yes, we are dear friends. Right, friends. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Bakerland. Please call me Quinn. Family to Sylvie is family to me. Quinn, then. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but my aunt is actually out of town for the next few months. I'm just here helping while she's away. Ah, my heart shattered into a million pieces. Was hardly your fault. I should not ruin such a momentous occasion. I've never met any of Sylvie's family. You must be very special indeed. Uh, uh, ooh. Once I haven't seen her since I was tiny. I guess it's special that we're close despite that. From the way she speaks of you, she thinks of you incredibly highly. Why do you want my aunt to have the honor of then? Ah, this is most fortunate. This is no one that could take a lovely Sylvie's place but you, of course. Are you fond of fine meals, beautiful atmosphere, and live music? Yes, and yes. Divine! I have a restaurant just off the main street. I have just created a new dish. I call it my Crimson Risotto. Oh, I don't like beets. Roasted beets, rich vegetable broth, but I will try it. A swirl of cream and topped off with mushroom. Ooh. Ah, my mouth survives at the thought. Please, would you do me the honor of sampling my new dish? Who am I to turn down the meal? Delightful. Ah, but I need some time to prepare tomorrow night. I will astonish you with the finest food in Willowmist or beyond. And before I forget, welcome to Town Lotus. There's no other place like it. You'll be calling it home before you even realize it. Yes, I want to live here. Thanks, Quinn. I appreciate the warm welcome. And warmer it will get once you taste my cooking. I must depart immediately to prepare. Please await tomorrow evening with as much anticipation as you would give your birthday. Thank you. With the hottest laugh you ever heard, Quinn left the store with a grin that nearly went from ear to ear. The soft near evening sunlight drifted through the doorway as he left. Pulling out your phone, you notice the time is 5:3 p.m. Oh shit. You scrambled to pull up your taste where you could see nearly a dozen left by your mother to a tune of Did you arrive safely? And oh my god, you're dead. Oh my god, she died on the train. Sorry, Mom. I'm here. I'm alive. I just clicked up and everything. I'm totally fine. Lotus, a lot above you nearly gave me a heart attack. I was this close to getting on the train there myself. Maybe I should have waited a little longer to text him. Not funny. I know, really, I'm sorry. I'm just glad you're okay, my baby. Well, totally okay. Met a few new people already and everyone. Mostly everyone is super friendly. How is beautiful, Mom? You love it. Lots of beautiful scenery to paint. I think honestly I've left the story long. I haven't painted in years. Maybe just lack the right muse. Anyway, I need to close up the store now. Alright, text me if anything happens, okay? Yes, Mom, love you. Bye. A random dude invited me to have dinner. You will turn the door over to close. The Florian re-entered the room. You missed all the fun, saying hold on to the storeroom. I don't really care. I prefer it that way. So antisocial. Well, I guess I can understand in a way. Well, you do you. I'm gonna go upstairs and start painting. You don't have to stick around all night, you know? It's fine, I start late, then I stay late. When I just start earlier then. I just prefer it this way. It's quieter. But alright, I don't mind, really. Get home safely, okay? Sure, maybe. Leaving from his work, you head back upstairs. Bye, Lauren. It was nice. Piece by piece, you unpack your belongings slowly. It wouldn't do you any good to spend the next 3 months living out your suitcase. If you were going to live there, you were going to do it right. Still, you felt almost reluctant to disturb the quiet rhythm of the room at first. Your aunt had turned the space into a home, and gradually you were heading to making it something more, hopefully something even better. Each time you pulled from your suitcase a soft sweater for the winter here, a stack of well-worn books there found its place among your aunt's belongings like thread woven into someone else's fabric. A framed photograph of your aunt, much younger and sitting in front of the store, then nestled beside a ceramic teacup. Its handed chipped but cherished. Cherished! You placed your own picture frame carefully next to it, unsure if it would fit. It somewhere felt right, like a new memory slipping into an old album. You pull out more of your treasures. A glass vial of sea glass you collected with your mom, a well-worn notebook that smelled faintly of ink, and your laptop, which you placed on the desk. Oh, stood up. As you slide the clothes into the chest of drawers, you noticed that the sun had long since set over the horizon. Packing had seemed so quick. Unpacking is another piece entirely. You found your way over to the window, hands full with a pair of tall pink glasses, giving all the way back on your birthday. Then lingered there, feeling the cool night breeze wash over your skin. The soft glow of the full moon was already casting a silvery light. In the distance you could see the mountains that loomed like gentle giants, their peaks softened by a well of mist that curled around them like patterns. Here and there you could see faint trails of smoke rising from chimneys, bending lazily into the sky, but mostly everything outside was still. You turned away from the window, suddenly feeling that familiar feeling of being watched again. And in the corner of the room you saw it. Well, something, a person perhaps, floating a foot off the ground, head tilted to the side as if it were too heavy to carry, staring at you with wide eyes. What in the ever-loving hell is... Time is near. Not for me any longer. The pair of glasses in your hands instantly fell from the grip, smashing on the wooden floor, shots went in every direction. Shit. Your eyes snapped back in search of the person, but found the space she had occupied now empty. Am I not getting enough sleep or something? You knelt down inspecting the damage. One glass had survived, luckily. So you collected quickly and put it aside. The other one hadn't fared so well, though it was a mostly large piece of grimace. Then you slowly pick up and dispose of each piece. Ouch. And just your luck, the final one was the one that cut you. That always is the case. You quickly disposed of it and cleaned your wound, but you couldn't find a first aid kit anywhere in the room. Maybe there's one downstairs. In the storeroom. Now we find out if he's a vampire or not. Sorry, no, you're still here. Kinda use your help if you are. What is it? Not paid to help you with personal stuff, you know? You walked out from the storeroom. Oh, something really weird just happened, I swear. I saw someone in my room. She just spoke to me. Then I kind of dropped the glass and got cut. It's not that bad, but I could use a band-aid if we have any. Ow! The collar dropped out of Florian's face in a moment. He stared at you with wide open eyes, mulled over slightly, yet no words escaped. Yo. It's not that bad, is it? Oh! Nothing's gonna happen, I swear. He almost looked like he was going to be sick as he charged out the front door, leaving you staring at you towards him in the face. Wait, Florian! Tiny drop of blood dripped to the ground. I guess I find it myself. Didn't take you long to find a first aid kit. Your aunt had decided to forgo the usual plastic box with a cross on it, and instead had picked out an old wooden chest. The lid scuffed and weathered with brass hinges that creaked when you opened it, but it was very much fully stocked. Found bandages, no size, neatly rolled gauze, and adhesive strips and patterns ranged from plain beige to princes and knights. I also noticed a few of the slightly more eccentric additions, a small vial of silver that's labeled 4 curses, a flask of dark red liquor labeled emergency F only, a broken mirror which you made sure not to touch with a note attached that read for illusions or lies. It was also more of what you had expected to see herbs, powders, and other natural remedies. No, it wasn't that kind of stuff after all. You pulled out the plaster and quickly stuck it to your hand, but unfortunately, bleeding had already stopped. There wasn't much worse than usual. No, we looked for Florian. He just ran out. You opened the door and poked your head out, searching the mostly darkened streets for Florian's figure. No matter where you looked, though, you couldn't see him. It seemed he didn't just step outside. He was gone. Didn't mean to upset him, so apologized to him. Giving up for the night, you head back upstairs into your room, then settled into bed. Just like that, you fell asleep surrounded once again by the unfamiliar scent of the stove. Sorry, Florian! Didn't mean to upset you. Wednesday. Oh, yeah, hi, Bruder. Your eyes shut open to the sound of someone banging on his door downstairs, but barely inside you look towards your phone. Six. Hi? Not Florian then? I'm getting up. The banging on the door continued, got louder, closer it became stranger too, because it sounded less like someone's fist and more like a hunk of metal. Coming! No need to break the door down! This place is full of weird people. I love it. My lady, I'm the kneel for before you as both protector and servant from the state of my life is yours to commit. What? I, Dame Yusel del Rosario, of the Order of the Crown, do hereby swear an oath upon my honor and my blade. No harm shall come to you while I yet draw breath. Your enemies shall be mine. The struggles, mine to shoulder. Okay! You look great, by the way. What the hell? The mysterious knight lifted her head, looking directly towards you. You thought it was hard to tell by the whole helmet thing going on? Even if it shall cost me my life, I shall stand by your side. I ask for nothing in return but the chance to serve a worthy cause. By my oath, I shall be your steadiest shield and your loyal sword. Good morning to you too! At 6 in the morning? Honor and stuff is great, but at 6 in the morning? Honor and servitude know no time limit, my lady. The suit of armor rises straightening out to stand taller than you. I think I might still be a little confused. Understand, trust does not come easily. Please rest easy, my lady, for I shall prove myself worthy of your trust. Okay. Hold on a second. First of all, please just call me Lotus. I'm afraid I cannot, my lady. That would be improper. Please. If you wish it, then I will make it so. Don't. Thank God! Calling me my lady is going to awaken something in me. Oh my god! Okay, good. Now, what's with the whole get up? Get up, Dama. My deepest apologies. It was not my intent to arrive here underdressed. I beg your forgiveness. What do you mean underdressed? You're in a full suit of armor. This set is hardly more than ceremonial. It's still gifted to me as a gesture of goodwill, and I wear it with pride. Alas, it is ill-suited for the trials of battle. A fine display, to be sure, yet lacking the weight and reinforcement required of true combat gear. Lazy redeemed my true armor too imposing for daily wear. Intimidating, I believe she said. Rest assured, should the need for battle arise, I shall be ready. The armor gifted by Lady Silver may shine with splendor, but my true steel lies close at hand. Prepared to serve. Okay, this is too early for 6 a.m. Can you... how about we have breakfast? I get dressed, maybe showered, you just wait at like a coffee place. You know my aunt? One moment. The knight tilted her head slightly and reached up to pull the helmet free from her head. For a moment her face was obscured by the shadow of the morning light, but then she shook her head. Ah! Stunning! You watched in amazement as waist-long hair tumbled free in soft waves, brushing over the polished shoulders of her armor, framing a serene, resolved face. Eyes but yours, clear and steady. Holy shit, wet it all. That is a good question. I feel like there's so much to unpack here. Please forgive the dramatic display, Lotus. I'm too little to flatter. But duty requires practicality, even at the cost of appearance. To answer your previous questions before making your acquaintance, I was in the service, Lady Sylvie. With your arrival, it passes on to you. Okay, do not fret. I will not stand in your way. You will hardly know I am here, but while you're in this town, I will protect you and the store with my life. I'm not totally sure that will be necessary, but thank you. I am but a humble servant. Your thanks is kind of unnecessary. You watch as Luciel, now helmetless, takes her place beside the doorway, sword strapped to her hip. I must also beg your forgiveness for not being present upon your arrival. I have had troubles with one of the contraptions in my place of living, but Lady Sylvie calls my apartment. Oh my god, are we time travelers or what? A contraption. Yes, a magical device that produces water. I believe a curse was put on it, and water would get flooded as far as the eye could see. Oh my god, the apartment got flooded. Fortunately, a sorcerer removed the curse, and now it works as intended. Yes! I need that much whimsy in my life. Ashimin, her sink broke. So, okay. You work with my aunt, but your sink broke yesterday, so you couldn't come to greet me? That is correct, indeed. So, you live nearby? Yes, though I am not originally from this town. Oh, me either! We have something in common. I hail from the kingdom of Berlin, which was once present in these lands. Oh my god! This place is just peak supernatural place for anybody. We just here, hanging out. Never mind. I see, you're still in your nightclothes. Do you require help? No! No. Huh? Are you offering to undress me right now? I believe that getting dressed requires one to first be undressed, yes. You need not question my intentions. They're entirely pure. I only wish to serve. No, okay. Thank you so much. It's too early for. Yeah. I think I'll be okay. I go get dressed and come back in a minute. Please take all the time you need, my. Lotus. I will go out the store when you have it. Thank you. Florian, come back, please. Oh my god, there's a cleaner service. Needs to get cleaned. Lucia took her hammer back from where she put it aside, then slipped it back into her place. There's someone claiming to be a knight standing in my store, and for some reason I feel like the stranger one right now. You headed back upstairs. Sipping off your pajamas, you shook your head. You never met a knight before. You were beginning to feel like maybe it's all a long extended dream. I kind of dig it though. I did want things to be different, right? This is the biggest difference you could get. I would love that. That is a big vibe. Also, where does what is going on here? Where does the light come from? This one, this very shiny light. Why is it red? I don't care. It's fine. It's a demo. Who cares? Can't get more different than a night waking you up at 6 in the morning and pledging alliance to you. Yep, that is as different as it can get. Lucia still stood by the door, plus too perfect. She almost looked like one of the Greeks on display. How's keeping on going? Well, Lotus, no one intruded on your establishment, but you are absent. I remain vigilant. Hey, Cecile, keep up the good work. I guess I just get to it. Let's see what to do today. Ah, there it is. How pricing works. Each item you have has a premium value range. Your job is to pick a price within that range. At first, pricing might feel like guesswork, but you get better as you do. Items come in different quality levels: poor, normal, good, or perfect. High quality, average, higher price. Smart skill. Okay. Your smart skill helps you estimate price more clearly. When your smart is low, you only have a rough idea what something's worth. The smart increase, your value gets sharper and make it easy to spot a good deal and avoid overpricing. Daily routine: set adjust the price by right shift, see how customers respond to your price, learn from the sold, and adjust the price next month. Okay. It was a bit dirty. Oh, you dragons. Bill's 80. Florian, nap, please. Dragon drops here. If I clean, then he has less to do. And then we mend the code. Yeah. Let's go. I love that. That's so nice. You dropped a full bucket of steaming, yeah, because like the cleaning is not perfect. Soapy water on the wooden floor, sighing as the wet left your shoulder. I wonder when the last time this floor got mopped was. I always see Plum sweeping, but I dragged a heavy bob across the floor, making looping motions. Lotus, you would have mopped with all the grace and power of a mother. However, can I offer a suggestion? Please, I'm all ears. Mrs. Snyder walked behind you, gently reached around you. She was going to embrace you, but instead she took hold of the mug. Arms slipped around your body. Don't do that! That's a careless whisper thing! Like this. With a gentle question was she swirled the mug across the floor. The secret is not swinging. Caress. The water shook going across the floor as simple as the wind from it. I didn't realize mopping was part of being a knight. The knight must be able to wield their tools with grace. Long before I was allowed to hold a sword, I was instructed to hold a broom. So you're saying that once I've mastered the mop, you teach me how to swing a sword? It would be my greatest honor. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Florian is currently #1, but I promise you, I will come back to you. I will replay this game for everyone. I suppose that means you'll have to stop hugging me then, that's a bummer. Then she pulled back suddenly and sharply retracted her arms, standing upright. My apologies, Lotus, that was not my intention. Please forgive my impropriety. No, it's fine, it's not every day a beautiful woman holds me close. I shall be thanking you. Lucia turned and cleared her throat. There was a slight pinkness to her cheeks. Inwardly you laughed. It was such a delight to fluster Lucia. You took the mop back in hand and tried to apply her techniques. Start mobbing. Oh, I'm dicing this. Perfect! 12! Yes. When you finished mopping, the floor was left glistening. The sunlight glistened on the wood floor. Lucia really knew what she was putting. Yes! Luckily increased by double. Nice! That was really lucky. The door chimes rang as someone clad in protective gear once again entered the store. You looked down at your watch. 11:58 a.m. Perfect time for a break. Ah, morning. Good morning, man who ran away. Florian, one can hardly call it morning any longer. Though the morning sun rays offend you so grievously, you cannot bring yourself to join us until they have waned. They say across their arms, distinct sound of metal gripping against metal. She looked menacing like that with her helmet still on. Florian just shrugged. It didn't seem he found her menacing at all. Yeah, nice to see you too. I don't know when you're acting all surprised. I've always thought it in the afternoon. Look at the bulk of wearing from head to toe. A knight rises with the dawn, ready to meet the day's challenge head on. Yet you appear content to let half the battle pass you by. I leave the night shift for the night if that's alright. She placed her hands on her hips, tilting her helmet-covered head slightly as a conservative. Do you not feel some obligation to lend your strength to the morning's labor? The store requires diligence at all hours, not merely those convenient to you. Lucky. You hear that I don't do mornings. If Sylvie doesn't care, I don't know why you do. Very well. I'll arrange myself so well. Don't press further. But do consider that your efforts, no matter the hour, reflect your honor and dedication to this establishment. Oh my god. I don't think mopping floors is all that honorable, but sure, whatever. Honor comes with every job, said Florian. Whether one wields a blade or arranges wares, it's the spirit in which the task is performed that matters most. Do carry on, then, but know that the dawn is its most. Never choose to win. Yeah, no, maybe one day. Good. I trust we shall work together. Most of bright day. When the sail went back to standing by the door, you used the opportunity to catch Florian by the wrist and pull him aside. I am so sorry for yesterday, Florian. He pulled his wrist away from you, eyes on the ground. Ah, right, I forgot about last night. Well, cross the bridge when I've dealt with the elephant in the room. I'm guessing you've met Lucia before? Oh, not to, seeing as you're always here. Maybe you can explain to me why there's someone in full suit of armor in our store then, please? Trust me, that's not her full suit of armor. You should have seen her when she first turned up. We hired her a few months back. I own it? Yeah. That's what she does. Takes in strays. We really don't need an armored guard for an antique store, but she got a job anyway. I guess it gives her something to do. Why does she think she's a knight? Because she is one apparently. I don't know, she looks like a knight to me. How could she be a knight? She has a sword. It's an only requirement for knighthood. Okay, fine. She has a sword. Can't argue with that. Listen about last night. Flora looked back down to the ground again, avoiding eye contact for a few moments before sighing and looking back to you. scared. Oh, I'm scared of blood. Huh? That's all. It was. I was surprised. Sorry. You said something. I wasn't trying to scare you. Don't forget. I apologize. I should have dealt with it myself. Come here. Ah! Ah! Sorry, I grabbed you by the wrist. It was a light touch. He was careful not to hurt you as he pulled you towards the counter. Then he left you for a moment before trying the same first aid kit you used yesterday. Have you pursued an injury, Sir Florian? Shall I fetch a physician? No, got it handled. I'm fine for it. It's a tiny cut. I already fixed it up. You're supposed to change it twice a day.